Morning, everybody. On my way to work this morning, had a couple of things on my mind that I wanted to share. First off, I want to give praise and honor to YaHuWShuWA through YaHuWShuWA for allowing me to see this many days of my life. So, as I travel to work, looking at all this traffic, most of you know, most of you that will watch this video know that I live in Oklahoma, and my part of the state is getting walloped with a bunch of water and a bunch of bad weather, flash flooding and rivers overflowing their banks and all kind of stuff. I live in a area called Three Rivers. I live near an area called Three Rivers where three rivers meet up, and that's a lot of the problem right there. Is all three of those rivers are way above flood stage. So I appreciate all the prayer and all the supplication on my behalf and my family's behalf, and you guys continue to pray. But don't just pray for me, pray for those that have lost everything. And I'm not talking about for their worldly possessions. I'm talking about for their frame of mind, that they don't blame the Creator for those losses. I pray that they will seek Him in truth, use this to become more knowledgeable about the truth, and that some may be found. All disasters can be looked at in that type of way. That we try to find what do they say? Find the silver lining in things, and so that's what I pray that some of these people will see, because some of them may be lost, and so. That was one thought I had, was just the part about continual prayer. Another thought I had was I was listening to the scriptures. I listen to the scriptures at work often. The word says faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of Elohim. And so I was listening to the scriptures, and I came across Luke 10, where YaHuWShuWA had visited a town, and it was Martha and Mary's town. All right, and Martha and Mary, as you know, YaHuWShuWA had large crowds that followed him. So Martha, welcomed him into her house, with her and Mary, and Martha found herself, doing all these things to try to serve people and comfort people as they listened to YaHuWShuWA, and she saw that her sister wasn't helping her. And so she kind of jumped in on YaHuWShuWA and was like, I have all this stuff going on. I'm trying to be courteous and I'm trying to be respectful and serve people. Will you tell my sister to stop sitting down there listening to you and come help me serve? And YaHuWShuWA told Martha, and it's funny when you read the story, it was like, Martha, Martha. I don't know how he said it, but I can imagine how he said it. Martha, Martha. Probably shook his head. And he basically said, there's only one thing that's needful, Martha, and I'm not going to take that away from your sister. He was letting her know how that her being worried and her being concerned with helping people just because he was there on his behalf, the most important thing was him. And so I want to reiterate that to us. As I look at the table that's set around me, I'm about to, I'm on the interstate, on the turnpike right now, and I'm starting to come up on the water. And as I look at the table set around me, I look at all this water, I look at all the bad weather, I look at the tornadoes, I look at, you know, the many things that are happening around me, and only one thing is needed. YaHuWShuWA. That's the only thing that's needed. And how I've been as calm as I've been in all this, and I give all credit to my Father. Wow, look at that whirlpool. Wow, I hadn't seen that. But anyway, I give all credit and esteem and honor to my Father Yahuwah for allowing me to see that his son is the only way to him. And the only thing that's needed is YaHuWShuWA. And I know there are many different beliefs out there. There are many different things that people are teaching out there. But you can't find the truth. You don't have the truth unless it's in YaHuWShuWA. That's it. We got, I mean, there are various many things happening around the world. Many things happening around the world. But rest assured that if we keep our mind on YaHuWShuWA, we will be fine from all those elements, from all those things that are happening. If we continue to walk in him, we can't put our trust and our faith in other things. We can't be worried about this and worried about that. Belief, I mean, most people call it faith, but I'm trying to get away from that word because I've recently found out that it has pagan ties. It has pagan origins, and I haven't even looked at the word belief yet, but I feel more comfortable with the word belief right now. Belief requires our undivided attention. When we call on YaHuWShuWA's name, we are required to believe in his name. Salvation comes in his name. Wisdom comes in his name. Patience comes in his name. Being able to rest easy, being able to have self-control, that all comes in his name. And so, man, it is foggy. Well, I'm telling you, these different elements these different parts of what is happening with the weather, with all this water, it's crazy. But I'm not afraid. And it's crazy because I bet you 5 years ago, man, I would have been panicking. I probably wouldn't even have no job. I would have been done told my boss, I'm not driving over them bridges. But because I believe in Yahuwah, and because I'm trying to get to Yahuwah, I know that I have to have some belief. My belief system has to be strong. And so that's what I've decided to do, is have a strong belief system. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna trip. I'm not gonna be defeated in my mind before I even finish my race. And so I wanted to use this video to encourage you guys. All right, there's only one thing that's needed. That's YaHuWShuWA. All right, if you're going through some stuff, all right, remember that Yahuwah did not give us the Ruwach of fear. Okay, he didn't give us. He didn't put fear in us. We were built on belief. We were built to run this race. We were built to be successful in him. Now, the version of success that the world has is not the same version of success that we're going to have. I've arrived at my destination. I'm at work, about to switch up vehicles, and get on the highway again and go to my my main destination. But before I do, I wanted to encourage you guys. All right, we live in a world that is supposed to deceive us, is supposed to stretch us, is supposed to chew us up and spit us out. But if you believe in YaHuWShuWA, that is not allowed. All right. I just drove by a whole bunch of water. Look at the deer. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, trying not to be easily distracted, but I mean, the deer is just right there in my face, y'all. Let me see if maybe y'all can see him. I don't know. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Way over there by the edge of the forest, by the edge of the weeds. There's a couple of them, a couple of does. Look like does anyway. But anyway, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. That's why I didn't leave it over there too long. But back to my final point. All right, we live in a world that was meant to destroy us. When the enemy came, when the adversary came and deceived Eve, the world was bent out of shape from that time. All right. And now that YaHuWShuWA is restoring it and about to send his son back, all right, things is going into even a deeper chaos. But those of us who know, who believe in, and who rest upon YaHuWShuWA will not fall into any traps. We will not fall into any deceptions, and we will not be worriers, backbiters, and complainers. We won't. All right. Leave work at work. All right. Leave your troubled past in the past, and call on YaHuWShuWA's name. Ain't no way around it, y'all. I hope this helps somebody this morning. And just get in your scriptures and learn of YaHuWShuWA. He tells us in Matthew 11, learn of me. Take up on my yoke and learn of me. You guys go learn about him. The more you learn about him, the more confident you're going to walk. I'm telling you, I'm living proof. I'm changing right before my own eyes. It's crazy. But to all my brothers and sisters out there, be strong, be vigilant, have zeal, have boldness about you, walk in this thing confident, all right, and rest assured that when YaHuWShuWA send his son back, all right, if you calling on the correct name and you walking in his obediently in his word, you're gonna be all right. All right. So let this be a baraka to us, and continue to live the Mashiach way. Love you guys. Shalom.